My name is Tom Vazzana. I'm the Executive Creative Director for Disney Live Entertainment here at Walt Disney World. And we're so thrilled to bring to you the first holiday hard ticket event at Disney Hollywood Studios called Disney Jollywood Nights. And we have such a great evening planned for you, and we're very excited. And joining me are three colleagues of mine who brought to life what you're going to be seeing tonight. We have James Silson, Matthew Hamel, and RJ Temple. Let's give them a round of applause, and let's get right to where we are started here. It's a really exciting time. The first thing we're going to be talking about is, do we have any Nightmare Before Christmas fans here? Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. Yes, amazing, right? So we are fortunate enough to present a live stage show at the Hyperion Theater, which is just next door. And James Silson is the show director for that. James Silson is the show director with Disney Live Entertainment. And James, how excited were you to find out we were actually going to present Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas in a big way here at Walt Disney World for the first time?
Oh my goodness, very excited. You know, I don't know if you can tell, but I am quite the fan of Nightmare Before Christmas. It's actually my favorite Disney IP. It's my favorite Disney character, is Jack Skellington. And so being given the opportunity to do this for the first time, really having a show fully focused on Nightmare Before Christmas, that's a gift for Christmas, really is what it is. So
tell us how, because you worked heavily with Tim Burton's team to make sure we get it right, because it's a stylized film. We wanted to make sure we got it absolutely right. What did you do to conceive that? I know you had a great team. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we knew it was going to be at the Hyperion Theater, which currently hosts the Frozen Sing-Along, and there's just a fan base for that particular sing-along.
Who likes the Frozen Sing-Along?
Yes.
I realize you can't clap because you're all holding your cameras. I just figured that out. That's why I'm the Executive Creative Director here. Please, James, continue. Yes.
And so with this property, we really wanted to present a sing-along in a way that's never been done before. And so we brought the team together and really conceptualized a bunch of ideas, but ultimately created a show that I think is really something that anyone who's a fan of Nightmare Before Christmas would really connect with. It's the right mood, it's the right vibe, and it's a unique way of telling a story.
But they want to tell what's unique, because this is the hook. I know when I saw it, and we've been working on it for a year. Folks, we've been working on this since January 15th this year to make sure this event came to life. So tell us that a little bit about that process.
I've been very inspired watching a bunch of different theater, and some of the theater I'm really kind of taken with is silent theater. It's the ability to physically express what you're thinking, what you're doing through your animation and not so much words. And with this show, what we ended up doing was creating a sing-along that's hosted by two silent physical comedians, which I know sounds bizarre, but it works. It's an oddly beautiful piece, and so anyway, like Tom was saying, we worked very closely with Tim Burton's team. They love the concept and the aesthetic that we chose, and they've been very gracious with us, giving us feedback and allowing us to really treat this property with the special care and the special gloves that we really want to.
Now, James, as a colleague of mine, we've known each other 26 years. I've been with the company 28 years. His attention to detail is astounding. So I don't know if any of you know this, but James was the director for Happily Ever After. And he also was the director for Momentous in Shanghai. Two of the most striking, most beautiful. Our projection shows here are amazing. The new ones coming are amazing, but that's the attention to detail. And tell us, what did your eye bring to this that no one else, I don't think, could bring to it?
Oh, wow.
And you have to tell them what your background is, because I think when they see the show, they'll get it too.
Well, I have a very diverse background in a bunch of different skills, whether it's juggling and clowning and those kind of things, but mainly puppetry. Funny enough, and puppetry is how I got my start at Disney. I grew up as puppet master within this company, then became a show director, working on shows like Finding Nemo and those kinds of things. And so, there's the beauty of puppetry is that so much of how you express yourself is through the physical action animation of the character. And I think with a show like this, there's an opportunity to kind of look through that lens and say, what is the true art of visual storytelling here, and how can we tell the story most clearly through movement? We brought in some collaborators, actually a local collaborator of ours.
Amina Kaplan. She was the resident director for Lion King on Broadway, who came in and gave us a few days of her time. Amazing experience.
Yeah, and got the cast together and we started working through this. We knew we wanted a beautiful score to support the animation. Everything's done to music, which is really, really interesting. And we brought in a colleague of ours, Gordon Goodwin, who, he has a long list of credits, but what my attraction to him he did Animaniacs back in the day, when it was Animaniacs, and that music had that.
Somebody clapped! Yeah.
But that cartoon kind of approach to music, where you know how to help tell the animation through music, is a key part of this as well.
Yeah, it is. So when you see the show and if you see us out in the party afterwards, come up to us and tell us what you thought. I'd love to hear. We need feedback and we love hearing from you. I'm going to move on, James, because Matthew Hamel, next to James, is our show director with Disney Live Entertainment for the Theater of the Stars show. By day, it's Beauty and the Beast, and this evening, it's Holidays in Hollywood. Matthew Hamel, I know you can't clap, but I will. I'll give a few. Hi, Charles. How are you? I didn't see you come in. So, this was an undertaking. We have a Hollywood Bowl-style theater, and I said, we need a holiday show. Like last year, I went to see the Rockettes at Radio City Music Hall. And I was like, we have kind of our stage. What should we do? Who? Matthew Hamel. Let's see. We brought him from New York. He had Broadway credits. He also came to us to run Disney brand here. He's a musical guy. Were you in Footloose, right?
Yeah.
You were in Footloose. So he's got 5 degrees from Kevin Bacon. I thought, what a natural fit for the Holidays in Hollywood. Matthew, tell us a little bit, your hook to the show. Tell us the stars of the show, a little bit about that.
Oh, there's so much to tell, honestly. So, when we started working on it, one of the things, as you mentioned, these great spectacular shows, we started to delve in research-wise into what makes those shine, these holiday specials that everybody loves so much. And what was it? It was great music. It was fantastic dancing. It was some of the best vocals that you could ever imagine, and jazz and musical theater, all of these things combined. And as we started to put it all together, what started to take shape from this team is an amazing opportunity to start with live music. We've got an 8-piece live jazz band on stage as part of the show.
I'll clap for you. Don't worry about it.
I know. Go clap for you. And we've got some fantastic stars. It is a pleasure and an honor to bring back Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy to Disney's Hollywood Studios here in this show. Mickey and Minnie, Tiana, Belle is a part of this show. We've got dancing that is spectacular. And I think there's a few iconic things that we've discovered throughout the process. When we were looking at these characters and what we could do with them, what we noticed is there were some great opportunities. And we've got some of the best talent here at Walt Disney World, and I got to work with our show writer, Dominique Marmolejo, our music producer, Christy Crowell, and also our choreographer, Amanda Plisa, to kind of create a new and dynamic thing, and that is a brand new song for Tiana that will premiere in this show tonight, never before heard from anything that's ever been done. Working closely with the Walt Disney Animation Studios to develop it, it has been a pure pleasure, and it is a blast.
I mean, how often, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I did, because I can't. How often do you get a new song written by our Disney Live Entertainment, Walt Disney World team, Matthew Hamel, Christy Crowell, Dominique Marmolejo, and it gets in front of the filmmakers, and, every 10 years, you get a new Christmas song, right? There's like 15 Christmas songs. When you play when you go home and you have a party, you'll see 15 Christmas songs. Well, they created one. I can't wait for you to hear it. The brilliance of this team here, I just can't wait to hear about that too. One other thing you mentioned, which is really interesting to me, is the Mickey and Minnie dance up a storm.
They do.
Okay, so, we love Mickey and Minnie, they're fantastic, but this show, they really had to show their worth. Tell them about the 2 numbers they perform in.
Yes, absolutely. First and foremost, they have their own segment in this show. It really does kind of follow that flow of each star has their own vignette in a holiday special, right? So Mickey and Minnie, they join us first in their own little little Fred and Ginger inspired moment where they kind of grace us with some beautiful dancing and some smooth jazz music behind it. And then part of our finale, they lead a dance break like we have not seen before on any Walt Disney World stage. And it is such a pleasure to watch Mickey and Minnie perform this. It is something that I asked if we can make it happen, and the amazing talent that we have at Walt Disney World has made it come to life. And I think that's, you talk about gifts and what a gift it was to be able to work on this show. I think that this is mine, you know, to be able to create a new song for Tiana, to see Mickey and Minnie dancing like they haven't before. That's the gift that I'm blessed to have.
And Belle, too.
Yes,
my
absolutely.
personal favorite Disney character. That's the reason I work for the company. I think some of you have heard talk to me before about that when I saw Beauty and the Beast, I'm from New York, like Matthew is, and I said, I just have to work for this company, and that's what happened for me. So what you just heard is Nightmare Before Christmas, which is a completely different show from Holidays in Hollywood, but our event is so much more than that. So RJ Temple he has done all the other work that's in the party. These are the bands, the atmosphere. It's so much dear. Let's hear about it, because you're going to lose their minds. RJ is a show director with us here at Walt Disney World, Disney Live Entertainment. He has an award from a Parents' Choice Award for creating an arithmetic app. He went to the Berklee School of Music. He's a genius. Tell us about how you took let's go first to Tip Top Club.
Yeah, so in Tip Top Club, how many of you are fans of Hollywood Tower Hotel?
Yeah, well, they clapped for that one.
Well, this is the first time we're actually expanding that story, and one thing about it is that there always been a holiday event that happened at the Hollywood Tower Hotel, and there's a house band that's going to be featured coming into the courtyard for the first time ever. People will be able to see these ghoulish new, house band that's been there since 1939, actually playing jazz hits in that courtyard.
Time stopped for them, right, RJ?
Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. And so it's going to be really an amazing time. They'll still be in their decor from the 30s on the elevated stage. It's just going to be very beautiful.
Good. Let's go. When I was in New York, my favorite thing was a cabaret sing-along piano bar. I know that's hard to believe, but it was. Let's go to the Brown Derby. What do you got going on in there?
Yeah, and so the Hollywood Brown Derby in the essence of Hollywood. And again, this is the celebration of everything Hollywood, and Brown Derby is right in the center of that story. And we wanted to just add more holiday decor to it, keep the nostalgia of the place, including having a solo piano player there. He's like a Louis Armstrong, a new age Louis Armstrong that'll be in there playing some holiday tunes. It's really going to be nice, and it's a diverse cast of talent that you'll see throughout the entire experience. But yeah, at Brown Derby, it's really going to be a blast, and good food if you love to eat.
Dwayne, are you late? Do we have to start over? Okay. So wait, then take us to Commissary Lane, known by day. By night, it's known as...
Yeah. So at night, we're going to have Holidays at Fiesta in La Calle. We're going to have an actual Latin street fair. There's going to be a salsa band out there. It's going to be good food, lots of dancing, lots of singing. So just get ready to put on your dancing shoes, because you're going to be salsaing in the tip and having a good time.
And RJ also created something unique, an animation courtyard. We have characters. Give us the premise and tell us about the brand new costumes that we have that no one's seen before.
Absolutely. So in Hollywood studios, in Hollywood in general, it's not Hollywood unless somebody's working on something. And so Mickey and the gang are actually on a hot set. They're working on their holiday film, and they just wrapped up for the day. And so they still have all their props still out, life-size props, candy canes and big ornaments that guests will be able to take photos in front of. They also have various opportunities to take pictures. They have a lot of different scenic, you have a robotic arm that's similar to the Oscars. You ever seen the Oscars red carpet? You'll be able to take a photo like that. That's one of their scenes in their film. And also they have an R&D area, a camera array, where you'll be able to help Mickey and the gang figure out how can they finish their film. And so it's a lot of interactive opportunities, and they even have their assistant director out there that was bribed at the last minute to help DJ the outside of the courtyard. It's a lot of fun. Something
that we've downplayed a little bit, but we're so excited about is, what did we do for the first time in 30 years here?
Wow. So,
do you know? I hope you know what it is.
Absolutely, I do know what it is.
Okay.
When you come into the corridors, I don't know if you got a chance to, I don't know if it's out there yet, but there's an open Jollywood Nights sign On there is a brand new character. We are introducing a brand new character, Ollie, who is going to be only featured here at Jollywood Nights. This is the first time we ever had a character since Figment 30 years ago featured at the Walt Disney Resort. And so this is really this opening debut, and guests will be able to take photo pass opportunities, be able to see, you know, have opportunity to take pictures with him. He's actually in the corridors outside of Brown Derby playing the saxophone. So quickly see Ollie will be everywhere. So start looking out for our new character, Ollie. He's really cute, and he got a nice little suit on, buttoned up.
He has his own story, and it's right, we have another new Disney branded character that we hope you love. You know, for me personally, it's just so great to bring to life a whole new event that blends so beautifully with Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, which I went to twice this week for rehearsals and also to see the show. And now we have here at Disney's Hollywood Studios this new event that I do want to say for a moment that I get to be part of an amazing team, not just these three people up here, but there is a team of people delivering, and what I'm dedicated to do is reaching out to our whole team and beyond for different voices to bring to the table an event. And so what tonight I hope you experience is that Disney's Hollywood Studios has become a venue to support the many eras of Hollywood, to be able to experience his parties like we've never done before. And I hope you enjoy it. And when I say, if you see me, tell me about it, I think you'll recognize me. And also, I know where your next stop is. So I think you're going to Pixar Plaza to see the Frozen a la mode holiday offering there. Is that correct, team? I'm getting a thumbs up. And I think you're gonna really dig it. We love that the Pixar characters have joined in the holiday fun. And we want you to have the best time. Please relax and have a blast. We were so happy to be able to talk to you today, and I'll see you around the party. Anything else? I think, are we wrapped, team? I'm getting thumbs up there like, Tom, you're talking too long. Okay. You know I think you're great. We wouldn't be anything without you, and I applaud your work. We'll see you out in the park. Have fun.